Here, the handy alarm kicking off. Okay, have a seat. Oh. How are you all? I hope you're well. Have a seat. Oh. How are you all? Hi Anna, hi Shelley, hi Kirsty. Now I've got a different setup this week because I've rearranged the office. So I'll be interested to see whether you think it's any better. I think it's light. Everyone to hop on, and hopefully we won't have any internet issues. We have some coffee. Hi Olka, hi Anna. Oh, I've said hi to Anna. Hi. Who haven't I said hi to? Hi. Leanne, how are you? Hi Carol. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, we've got 8. Hello. Okay. I'm gonna get started. I completely forgot that I had a live stream today until yesterday, and then had to go back to the office to get the VIP stencil. So here it is. Hopefully you've all received your VIP stencil for November. They were sent out early doors. We had a couple of new subscribers, and I think everyone's had theirs sent out now. So the VIP stencil for November was this little bad boy, which I'm sure you've all figured out is going to be a weekly spread that involves you having to do a little flipperoonie with it to get the letters up the right way for the second page. I'm just saying what you're all doing. So I'm going to set up a week in the old journal. I'm hoping this journal is going to be really good timing. Basically going to fit December in it, and then going to be able to set up January starting in an episode daisy journal. So that's exciting. I've been doing some work this morning. What have I been planning? Lots of things. A lot going on as always. Why is my rubber not working? This is pants. That's better. Yeah, I've been sorting out things for the Bullet Journal Squad Challenge, which starts in January. And we have chosen our first 5 VIP co-hosts. So if you've heard, you're in. But we still have to confirm the last, I can't do the math, 7 of the year. So if you wanted to be a VIP co-host, apply. Which colour will I use? I think probably purple. Just because obviously purple. But you know, I don't know really. I might flip it out and do something different. I'm gonna just ditch all this onto here. That's perfect. They are lay flat. I don't have one here, but yes, they do lay flat. You will not believe how complicated it is to get a journal made to the spec that Bullet Journalers required. To add lay flat binding to a journal is expensive, and apparently time consuming from a bookbinder's perspective, which is why it's expensive. There were lots of elements where the book manufacturer, we've gone with a traditional notebook manufacturer, and they're great. They've been very patient with me and my very specific requirements. But she'd keep coming back to me and say, because I had a particular price point that I wanted to try and hit, which to be honest, we didn't hit. and it's wiped out a decent amount of any profit that I hope to make with the journals. So they aren't going to make me rich, let's put it that way, but hopefully they're a good addition to the Daisy family, and I think they were needed. But yeah, lay flat binding was one of those things that we couldn't compromise on. The paper was another thing. Specific, oh, I've just messed that up. Specific sizing. If we'd have been able to drop the paper size slightly so it wasn't quite A5, then we would have been able to drop the price, but then obviously it wouldn't have been exactly A5, and I think that would have been a complicated thing to try to explain. There's been lots of things, and now we're going through the same process with the B5 option, but it'll all be worth it in the end, hopefully. And the prototype, which is exactly, the purple one, is exactly what we'll be receiving, and it's perfect. Everything that I wanted was in it. It lays flat wonderfully, the cover's really nice, the paper quality is excellent, the dots are perfect, the centre marking is spot on, all of it, it's all good, all gravy. But yeah, I have driven them nuts because I kept saying, we need to get the price point down, and she'd say, how about this? And I'd say, no, we can't compromise on that. No, we can't compromise on any of it. I even sent her the survey results to kind of prove that I wasn't being really difficult, and said, this is what they all want, we can't change it. So yeah, she's been super good about it. So B5 is going to be the same colours. They will be a very limited number available of the B5 because I don't know. It's a tricky thing because when you do anything, we get a lot of vocal B5, we need B5. I'm not sure if it's the B5 crew are really in need of something, so they're quite vocal, but I don't know if there's the numbers there. It's a bit like when we get asked for Sunday Start in our calendars. People that want Sunday Start, we get lots of questions about it, but when we actually do surveys on Sunday Start and whether people actually want it, the numbers are non-existent. I'm talking like 99% of people wanted Monday Start. So for us to make a Sunday Start range of stickers would be very costly, loads of design time, changing everything, and it hasn't been proved that there's actually the demand there for people that want to buy it. I'm hoping it's going to be different for B5 because I feel like there isn't, from the research I've done, there's not a huge amount of B5 journals available, especially not in the UK now, with Archer and Olive not going to be shipping to the UK. So we're doing B5 as a bit of an experiment, really. Hopefully the demand will be there and we can continue to do them. I need a white pen. There it is. Not that one. So to start with, the B5 will be exactly the same colours as the A5 journal. So there'll be Regency, Ocean and Regency, Ocean and Sunshine. Yeah, Alex, Shelley, I think for people that use B5, that it's just that it's like we're not going to do anything different. And I think that's, having researched it, why we need to do a B5, and we also need to do a B5 range of super easy stencils to go alongside it. The classic stencils that we have work with B5 journals. It's the super easy ones really that, because they're designed to lay out an entire page, we need to adjust the sizing on them so that you can lay out an entire page with a stencil like this for B5. So the plan is that we will have a capsule range of our most popular super easy stencils in B5 to launch at the same time as the B5 journals. So that's the plan. And the plan with the journals going forward is that hopefully, if the demand continues to be there, which there has been, we can launch a new range of colours, probably 3 each time to start with, each season. So we'll have 3 new colours in spring. And the plan is that we'll have those in both A5 and B5, assuming that the B5 sell. If the B5 don't sell, obviously I will have to rethink that situation. So we will see. As I said, the problem with the journals is, not the problem, but thing with the journal is there isn't really a lot of profit margin. So if they don't sell, it's a very expensive thing for me to have sat on a shelf in HQ. So yeah, sorry listening to me waffle about my business thoughts. It's very exciting, and it's something I've always wanted, to have a range of journals. So this is huge for me. So while I've been waffling, I've basically set up a week in my journal, just by taking this stencil and kind of flipping it, and then you've got a space for each of the days, and you've got a little space for notes. I'm just reading your comments. So Alex says, more space to decorate for spreads or for big lettering. Yeah, and I think they're becoming more popular. They definitely seem to be something that people like. I'm just having a look. Can you do a pre-order before ordering? The difficulty with that is that we need the journal to photograph, because everybody wants pictures of what they're pre-ordering. And to order a one-off journal just for photography to the exact spec that we want, with the printing and stuff, is a really expensive process. I think we've just bit the bullet and done it this time, and hopefully they'll sell. We've done quite a small number of the B5s, so yeah, I hope that my gut is right and that the B5 population is big enough. Hello from Florida. Is it sunny, or is it tropical time in Florida? Have you got rain? Okay, let's add some colour, shall we? So it's all very exciting. So that's happening. What else are we working on at HQ? Hey, Kate. I'm just rambling about what we're working on at the moment at HQ. Kate is working on SEO a lot, which is like another language to me, so I'm quite glad for someone else to do it, to be honest. Oh, I know what we're doing. The Dream It Planet Do It box is being packed at the moment. See, I've forgotten about that because I've technically handed that over to my brother, who is in charge of manufacturing and packing, and he's putting all of those together. So they're close to being done, to be honest. So it may be that they go out a little bit early. I'm hoping so. So if you're a Big One subscriber, that will be coming soon. Font stencils is another thing that I'm working on. I was actually doing that last night. we have finalised the next 4 or 5 mini one themes this week, and we actually have a plan of all the new product releases from now through until middle of next year. Dun dun dun, which is exciting. Yeah, 1st of December. Oh, sorry, it's shaking my chronograph. And have we got any Daisy Doodles subscribers here? Because I can give you a bit of a sneak if you are, but if you're not, then you're probably not interested. So I shall save that for... I'm feeling some doodles around this page to make it interesting. I'm not really sure how, so I'm going to... Okay, so Daisy Doodles is our range of kids journaling supplies that you may or may not know that we have. So we have journals designed for kids that walk them through how to get started with a journal, and stencils just for children, and we have a subscription box for kids as well. So I've been working on how I can change / improve the subscription box for kids, for a number of reasons, for practical reasons as well as kind of yay for practical reasons, and for making it a better service really. Right, how can I do this? Before I start talking about this, I'm just going to think about how I can make this pretty. Maybe some stripes, what do you think? I feel like maybe like a checkerboard type thing. This ruler's going to bollocks these pens, excuse my French. Where is my larger ruler? You know, I can never find my dot grid ruler. So, while I continue to waffle, let's just use this. This might work. Where was I? Daisy Doodles. So at the moment, Daisy Doodles is a quarterly subscription, and we include in it a washi tape, a stencil, a worksheet, and some other stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we've decided to do, and this has taken a, well, when I say we, me really, so I take full responsibility if you hate the idea, is switch it up so that it is a monthly subscription, but at a lower cost. So we kind of feel like by doing it quarterly, it's not enough to keep kind of engaged with the new hobby. It also makes it a really big project for what is at the moment a relatively small number of subscribers from my so we need to kind of change it up so that it's stuff that is more designed in-house rather than stuff that I have to have manufactured externally, like the washi tape. So what we're going to do is change it to monthly, and every month they will get a stencil, they will get a worksheet, and it's going to be like almost a third of the cost. It's $5.50 a month, so, and that includes postage as well. So every month they're getting a monthly thing through, and I haven't got it. It also has a colouring page in it. So we hope that by doing it that way, it means the kids will stay engaged. It's a cheaper price point, so it's more affordable for parents or whoever is gifting it. And it means that we can turn it around much more quickly based on the seasons and things. And you still get that colouring page and the stencil to go along with your I'll go through this way, to go along with your journal. So that's the plan at the moment. We're hoping to do photography tomorrow. I have the first month's done. Now the monthly colouring page will be like monthly themed. Oh, have I? Oh. Hold on. I don't know why. Let's see if I can fix that. Any better? Is it waking up? Let me turn off the... Oops. Better? Back. Hopefully that's better now, and I've got a bit closer as well. I'll just eat through my data. I don't know what's happening with that. Yeah, so the colouring page will be like a monthly cover page, designed around the theme. We're using some Snail Scribbles designs for the colouring pages. And it will have the month on it. So we're actually going to pull forward the box we were supposed to send out early December. Early January, and it's going to go out mid-December to all of our subscribers, but we will be emailing all of our current subscribers this week to ask if you want to carry on subscribing. You will have the option to cancel if you'd rather not, with the changes, but the first box will go out mid-December, so you'll have January's stencil, and it's gonna be kind of more appropriate for probably older kids as well, because it's less the prompts on the back, I'm not describing it very well. So you've got the colouring page, and then on the back of that you've got doodle prompts and you've got creative writing prompts. You will be able to start a subscription as a Christmas gift. I'm going to do a 6-month option, which you save 10%, so 6 months will be £30, there's a 12-month option. I can't remember how much that is, but there's a slightly bigger saving with the 12-month option. So yeah, that's the plan with Daisy Doodles. So we're just changing it up slightly, just because... Do I want that one? We felt like it wasn't often enough to be keeping kids engaged, really. And from a purely selfish point of view, the number of subscribers was quite low, and the minimum amount we have to make for washi tape is quite high. So we're making a lot of washi tape designs, and they're not being used in that kind of exclusive fashion. which means it's quite costly, which is why the cost point for the box had to be higher. You can't use your discount code on subscriptions because they're already quite discounted, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. I've got pink all over my fingers. But what you will be able to do, if you wanted to, is get a subscription box, like a 6-month subscription, and you could also get a Daisy Doodles gift box from the Wayne website, which you can use your discount on, and they are massively discounted. The stencils aren't going to be B5. That is a good question. So we're changing that as well, so that people can use those stencils. So we have quite a lot of adults wanting to subscribe to the Daisy Doodles box, and I think with the new version of it, it kind of lends itself more to that. And the stencils are going to be, you'll see when we kind of publish the themes, the very first theme is llama themed. It's going to be quite fun, always animals, but quite animal related, kind of playful, themey stencils. So we're going to make this a completely new shape. It's sort of a hybrid of, it's a little bit, it's sort of super easy size-ish. So basically you'll be able to use them with an A5 journal or a B5 journal. So if you've got the Daisy Doodles journal, they will work with that. But if you've got an A5 journal, or you've got kind of an older child where you don't think that the Daisy Doodles journal is appropriate, it will work with those as well. So it's going to be more flexible. For those people that have got a current subscription, I will be basically emailing you all this week to give you some options. If you've prepaid, there will be the option to I can refund you or credit you, and then you can go over to the new version. If you'd rather not go over to the new version, then I can just refund you. If you are a direct debit subscriber, then those will be cancelled and you can set up your new style subscription. So it won't happen automatically. I'm not going to make that decision for you, but I will be emailing everybody so that they can make sure they do it. But we think the new version is going to be a lot more flexible. It's going to work for a wider range of people because they're going to still be fun and playful. So if you've got young kids wanting to do them, then they can. But also if you're an older child or an adult, then because they're kind of those fun animal themey kind of vibe, it will work for those as well. And you've got the colouring pages, so if you're someone that likes colouring for mindfulness, then they will be printed in A5. They are like 300 GSM, so kind of postcard thickness colouring pages. They're quite robust, but you could use them as cover pages, which is what they're kind of designed for the month. Or you can, this is dying on me, just colour it in for fun. No problema, exactly that. But what I need to do is tomorrow, Kate and I get to do photography, which, as you may or may not know, is my favourite thing in the whole business to do, with the exception of potentially taxes. So we have to do photography of the new stencil and setup, and then I'll be sending out photos so that I can give you an idea of what the first box looks like, rather than just my rubbish description, basically. What do you think, guys? Have I gone mental? Does that sound good? I'm hoping people will like it. Excuse me while I just blow my nose. I've had a cold for about 5 weeks now. A never-ending cold. Sorry for the attractive soundtrack. Oh, you've all gone very quiet. I'm hoping that means you're busy journaling and not that you've all given up on me from the complete waffle that I've been spouting. Yeah, if you do the, so not if you do a 12-month subscription or something, but if you do the general subscription, then it will work in exactly the same way that the adult subscription do. It's on the subscription site. So if you decide that you want to skip it for a month, then you can. Why are my acrylic graphs not working for me today? That is not happening. Oh, washing is not fun. I'm just going to go over this one with a different colour because my green acrylic graph has clearly decided it doesn't want to work anymore. This is very random, but I am just doodling really while we chat. Is there anything else you'd like to know or need to know or want me to demo? I feel like this stencil is very self-explanatory, so it's difficult to, apart from the fact that I've made this horrendous picnic basket pattern that I do not enjoy. Oh, I know what I haven't told you. This is exciting. Black Friday. Yes, Leanne. Oh my God, I said it and then I looked up and he'd already written it. It's like one mind. Black Friday. We're doing this differently this year. And I'm hoping you're going to appreciate it, because what we're going to do is discount the things that we are best known for. And we're discounting them quite heavily. So, top secret, this isn't out there yet. You guys are the only ones that will know. The Black Friday dealio will be that we will send out a code that is for everybody to use across the shop. It won't be a massive code. It's not going to be like a 80% off or anything like that. We just can't afford to do those kind of discounts. But we will be sending out via our newsletter the URL to a special Black Friday bundle. Why are my acrylographs being such bumholes today? They are not happy. So what I've called it is Lucky 7. So the bundle will comprise of 7 stencils. We have a Lucky 7 and a Little Lucky 7. And you can pick with the regular Lucky 7 any 7 journal stencils, and that is super easy, font and classic, and it will be 50% off for the bundle. So for 7 large stencils it's going to be £25, and we're also going to do the little lucky 7, which is 7 either pocket or miscellaneous, so the bookmarks, that kind of thing, and that will be 7 for £12.50, which is also 50% off. So if you have had your eyes on some stencils for a while, this is the time to do it, because they're going to be cheaper than they have been previously, ever really. So yeah, that's our Black Friday deal. You will only get the links to that if you are signed up to the newsletter. They're going to go out to everybody at the same time. There is going to be a limit to each of them, so we're going to drop 50 of the small and the large at 8 o'clock in the morning bundles, so that they're available, and 50 of the small and the large bundles at 8 o'clock in the evening. There will be no VIP priority access. It's every man for themselves for Black Friday, I'm afraid, because it's Black Friday, so we can't do it before or anything, but I'm telling you before so you can prep what you want, for example. Yeah, that's the Black Friday dealio. I'll be sending out information on that this week. That's on my list for things to do tomorrow. Hopefully it means that everyone gets to take part. I think 100 of each should be plenty, but we will see. It's very difficult to know. I have to put a cap on it because otherwise... No, so the large ones, it can be font, classic or super easy, any of the larger stencils. Basically it'll be the same setup as it is for the bundle, that you can pick the gift bundles at the moment. You can basically pick any of those as each of the 7, so you can pick and choose. And then the little one, it will be any of the miscellaneous or pocket. So the only thing you can't mix is the pocket with the large ones, because there's a different price. So it wouldn't be worth your while including a pocket one in the large bundle, because it's kind of priced out at the large bundle price, if you see what I mean. So that's Black Friday fun. Yeah, we wanted to do something different, and with the products that we've got on the website now, I mean, when we first started, we just had stencils, which we manufacture in-house, so it's us that kind of loses out, if you see what I mean. But it's not really possible to discount things like washi tape, or definitely not the journals, at Black Friday rates, because I'm basically just I'm paying you to have them, which from a business point of view doesn't work. So this has hopefully enabled us to still give good deals, and give good deals on the things that you guys want, rather than just old stuff. We don't just want to do a sale. Yeah, that's the plan. And this is the randomest spread I think I've ever made. What the hell is that? But I've enjoyed myself, so, you know, whatever. Is there anything you'd like me to demo for you while you're here, guys? It's quite random though, isn't it? I like it. Oh dear. I make myself laugh. This is what is important. Yeah, I'm not keen on this. I've seen people do these kind of tartan things and it looks really impressive. This just looks like a mess, to be honest. Yeah. I'm okay with it. It's just paper. So it's a monthly setup next weekend, next Sunday. And then I'm going to be changing things up for December because rudely Boxing Day falls on a Sunday. So going to slightly change that. Black Friday is this Friday. So next week is my December setup, and that's on the Facebook page. And I'm going to use the end of this. Black Friday is your birthday. Happy birthday for Friday, Carol. So yeah, there's so much stuff at the moment. I know I said we're kind of on the downward slope until Christmas, but I kind of lied because we're already into next year. So I'm just thinking Boxing Day. Ah, Boxing Day, baby. I'm a December baby too. Yeah, sometimes you do need a bit of random in your life. Luckily, I don't take my journaling to... Oh, you're a Christmas Carol. Aww. That's just adorable. What do I need to tell you? So Daisy Doodles is done. Black Friday I've done. There will be some new products dropping in December, but not tons, which are secret at the moment. Trying to think if there's anything else that you guys need to know. B5 I've told you. Journals should hopefully be here beginning of December, and we'll get them out as soon as they arrive. I've spoken to the manufacturer and we're all on target, which is good. Yeah, I think that's it. And then we've got loads of cool stuff next year. Lots of very fun things happening. There is another surprise, but I'm going to keep that secret until we have confirmation of when I'll be able to drop it. But hopefully it's going to be soon if Kate and I can pull it together. Joe won't relax for 2 days. You're joking. Working for me is relaxing. I'm not very good at relaxing. To fill my time. The stamps have gone down well. They haven't. When did they go out? This week, so they've been shipped. I haven't had any feedback from people that have actually used them yet. Just trying to think, have I? But it was a decent enough launch. The journaling bundle went down very well. Yeah, I probably won't relax Christmas. I mean, I don't find Christmas particularly relaxing. Will I be doing any more decorating ones? Yes. And the plan will be that kind of some of the more decorating ones will be included in the mini one, potentially. Not every month. I'm just trying to think of what we've got. I kind of want to have feedback from this bunch before we go forward with any more designs. They're another thing where the outlay is quite large because you have to make a certain amount of them. Excuse me, I'm getting emotional about it. You have to make a certain amount of them, so it's been a commitment to those 4 designs that I've started with, see how they go before I design anything more with them. Yeah, I'll be working probably right up to Christmas Eve. We won't be shipping any orders out between Christmas and New Year, but I will probably be at work. Kate's got some time off for Christmas. So no SEO. over Christmas for Kate. But there's some stuff going on that I will need to do. Christmas movie marathon. Yeah, she will be doing website stuff because I'll probably be having a meltdown. In terms of Christmas movie marathons, anyone that places an order from now onwards, I haven't actually told Kate this. Look out for a little extra in your box. There's a little freebie. Kate, I will explain to you later. For the lettering stencil, you're going to do some of the past monthly ones, i.e. the Chinese one from last January. Potentially, yeah, I think that it's not on my list right now, but lettering stencils, done some research as to what is popular, and lettering is definitely like a massive focus for next year because people love those font stencils. So initially, as you may have seen our Facebook post, I have we've picked one font, sorry, which is the Fairy Tale. It came off best in the poll. I'm trying to do an uppercase, a lowercase, and then a tiny version of both. And if I can make it happen, it's going to be a small enough font to fit in this banner, which is on a lot of our different. So yeah, that kind of size basically to fit in the banner. And also the kind of laid out ones, so the ones that have the days of the week and the months of the year on, where you don't have to move the stencil around. It literally says January, February, March, because people really like those as well. So we're going to do a complete set in Fairy Tale. I will add in the tiny font for Cherry so that we've got a complete set in Cherry. And then in the new year, we'll be working on different fonts. I've got on my list, I think it was Carol that asked for the college font. That's on my list to do. And I know I've spoken to Leanne about a font that we were working on. That's top secret for now. So fonts are definitely a focus for next year. Yeah, there's so much stuff. So much stuff. But it's exciting. But I can't do it all for this. Sneak peek for the next VIP stencil. Shall I be completely honest with you? I haven't designed it yet. That's on my list for this week as well. So if anyone has any, no, total honesty here, not gonna lie, I could just pretend it's a secret, but I haven't done it. Luckily, because there's not thousands of you, it's okay. The turnaround is quite quick because I design it and then I can just bump it up to priority. Generally we send them out around the 7th, so got 2.5 weeks yet. Loads of time in my world. So if anyone has any requests for the next VIP stencil, I will certainly take them into consideration. Hit me up now. Would you like to see a super easy, a classic? You massively overestimate. Well, it's not the organisation, it's on my list. What you underestimate is my to-do list, which I basically now, and this is where I should have gone back actually, I was going to say, the B5 crew, I've been considering having a B5 journal as my work journal, because I'm using an A5 notebook at the moment for my like to-do lists, because there's too much stuff to have on like a 1-page in an A5 journal. This is fine for my personal to-do list, but for It's a Daisy, I've got like a 3 A4 page to-do list that I'm currently working off of. So I'm thinking about having a B5 one for that. So yeah, I totally have it on my list. I am organised, it's just that I haven't had any time. I was designing stencils last night and I have been doing website stuff this morning. Having a look. What do you want? Embellishment, something decorative. Quite looking forward to receiving parcels in December that are for me amongst the Christmas presents arriving. Big one, journal and VIP stencil. Yeah. And mini one. Tracker stencil, lots of self-gifting, yes. Okay, let me think. Decorative as in embellishments or as in some sort of animal, mineral, vegetable, festive, New Year? Give me more to go on that. Yeah, I always I aim to keep it authentic. I feel like honesty is one of the pillars that should stand for Ups a Daisy. %. But I will definitely get it done, don't worry. I have, apart from the photography tomorrow, I have a relatively open week in terms of big projects this week. So this is why I've spent quite a lot of time organising my to-do list into categories of stuff that I need to get done. Oh, that's tricky. Yes, the other font option has been started, I just haven't finished it, so that should hopefully be a January thing. I'm hoping if I can get one done for December, maybe have a couple more for January. Yeah, the font things, I love that they're really popular, but they are really fiddly to design because you've got to make sure that they're very small, tiny designs, and getting them so that they are robust enough. It's a challenge, and it's faffy, and making them laid out on a page so that they work. They're much faffier than designing something like, you know, that's box based. Box based, they're easy. Can you not request those? That would be perfect for me, much easier. I will, yeah, definitely work on some embellishments. I'm just trying to think of what I can do embellishment wise. What do you mean by embellishments? Do you mean banners and things? Give me more detail, please. I really love what's in the 12 Days of Christmas box. I really have 12 Days of Christmas, 12 Days of Planning box. There's some cracking stencils in there, even if I do say so myself. Hearts, banners, borders. Okay. I can work on something like that if you all want something embellishment-y. I 100% can do that. In fact, that's a good idea. I can do, yeah, no problem. I can totally do that. A box stencil with irregular sides, squiggly or scalloped edges. Okay. We actually have one of those, but it's a Daisy Doodle stencil, so it potentially isn't a good size for Scrabble. What is the font for Scrabble? Is it kind of quite a formal font just in a square, isn't it? I think you guys are going to like, we have a mini box theme in a couple of months. It's not Scrabble, so I'm not giving it away, but I think you'll like it. Hello, Flora. Okay. All right. Let me leave it with me, and I will see what I can create. A bit like Ariel in a square. Yeah. I mean, obviously we wouldn't be able to put it in a square. I could do a square, but I couldn't do. I mean, she's just going to walk across. For cat lovers in the room, Flora's here. Hello, darling. Okay. What you doing? I'm going to give everyone a little selfie moment. Oh, there's a Flora bean. Okay. You just walk all over my journal. Don't, whatever. You've got food. Move your bottom out of my face. Flora. Unhelpful, darling. Come down. You're purring at me. Okay, you can sit on my lap for a minute. Yeah, she doesn't like it when I talk to other cats, hey? I know, I do know. Okay. So yeah, I could definitely do like the font that is inside the square and then the square separately, and you would have to add the square. Oh, Flora, that's a nice face that you're doing, a very contented face. She's like, I'm made for the camera. Totally. Oh no. Oh dear. It's nice. I don't know if you can hear, but she is purring very loudly right now. Not that my animals are demanding, but they are quite demanding. Okay, I'm going to get on the floor now and carry on. Go on then. Off you get. Sorry guys, brief cat scratch moment. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Scrabble font I can do. I'll have a look if there's a way that I can make these embellishments quite New Year-y or celebratory, for example. Yeah, it's on my list for this week, so it will be done. It will be so. Okay guys, so we're nearing the end of our hour. I'm sorry that this, I feel like it hasn't been very I've got cat hair all over this. Tutorially this week, because this stencil was quite straightforward. I feel like I need to make sure that the stencil is a bit more complicated next time, so that I can get more room out of it. But I feel like it's a stencil that's quite easy to use, and like I think it was Carol said, you can use your washi tape and stuff either side of it. You can definitely put designs behind your boxes. Thank you all for your time. It's been wonderful as always. I hopefully will see some of you or speak to some of you next Sunday when we do the December setup, which will be gonk themed. I have to do the gonks. I've got my scrapbook paper and everything ready. Yeah, thank you. Lots of love. And oh, you're welcome, Carol. I'm actually going to go out for a walk with the doggo now. So I'm going to get out and get some fresh air and stop working for a bit. No worries, Leanne. We'll catch up soon. Love lots, everybody. Take care. Bye, 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 bye.